Hello everyone. So today we will be studying about the tenses. The tenses means which time. Okay, tenses literally means times, and we do have three types of tenses: present, past, and future. So we will be learning accordingly, and in the same video we will be learning all the three tenses, and all the three tenses, each tense has four forms as well. So we will be learning all the forms. So in just this single video will teach you all the tenses. So let's start. The first one is simple. Okay, now the simple present or indefinite. So that is very simple. It has just the subject, first form of verb, and the object. Now there will be a little bit of change if the subject is a singular or a plural. So if subject is a singular, means she, he, it, okay, or any singular noun, then the verb will have s or es with it. Now let's see an example over here so that you can understand. She, the verb I'm using over here, cook. So this is the simple verb, okay, root form, cook. As I have told you that she, he, or it will have, or any singular noun will have s or es with the verb. So she cooks the food, okay. So it won't be like cook. So she cooks the food. He watch. So this watch will become watches. I will just add es in this, and she watches cartoon or cartoons. Okay, anything. It rain. So this rain will become rains. It rains heavily. All right. Or hurry, play. So play is the root form. We have to make it hurry plays cricket. So with play we will be adding over here s. So this is how we can just make the simple tense. It is very simple, which is happening right now. Okay. So that is simple present or present indefinite. Now if we have to change it with the plural form, so what will happen? I, we, you, and they will be using the simple terms. No changes will be there. Okay, so the verb will not change. So the verb will change according to the subject. If the subject is a singular noun or a pronoun, then the subject will have s or es. If it is I, we, you, they, or plural names, then the verb will not change. So I'm just giving you an example over here. So rather than she, if I'm having right now I, so I cook food. Okay, no changes will be there. We, okay, we watch cartoons. So no changes will be there. So few more examples. They play football. You run very fast. I sing a song. So all the verbs here, they are without s or es right now. So that is the example for the plural form. So I hope that you have understood this. So in the same way, we do have another sentence. He goes to the school. She goes to the market. They, we, I, you, we use go. So there is a change as in again. So with go, there is no es. Goes, es is included because they were singular subjects. So keep that in mind. So now to make this sentences negative, we cannot just literally do it like this. He not goes to the school, or he goes not to the school. So this is not the correct way. To make the simple present tense a negative one, we require do and does. Okay, and how we will be using it in the same way. So does will be with the singular nouns and pronouns and do with the plural ones. So let's do a few examples over here. Like he does not watch, not watches. Now the thing is, you have to remember, if it is a negative one, then you do not have to change the verb into S or ES form. Okay, he does not watch TV. Let's say it's a good thing. So they, in the same way, they do not watch TV. Okay, so that is same. Does is used with the singular subjects, do will be used with the plural subject, not will be added, so to make them negative form, but the verbs will remain the same in the root form. Okay, in their original form. No changes will be made when we are actually making them into a negative form. So keep that in mind. A few more examples will be remain the same like that. He does not go to the school. They do not go to the school. Okay, goes will not be there. So in the same way, he does not eat his food. They do not eat his food. Okay, I hope that you have found the concept and you have understood the concept as well. Now we will move to the interrogative part. Now the interrogative one, it will also remain the same. Only the changes are do and does will come in the front to make them interrogative form. Okay, interrogation means asking a question, asking something. So that will remain the same, do or does plus subject plus verb plus object, and this verb will again remain in the root form. No changes will be made. So let's do an example over here. Do the girls make noise in the class? Question mark. Okay, so over here the girls, they are plural, and that is the reason do is used, and make, that is the verb, so that is the root form. Does Mohan make noise in the class? Question mark. So that will remain the same. No changes will be made in the verb. Only the changes will be there with the do and the does. Okay. Does he eat his lunch? Okay. Does he eat his lunch, or do they eat their lunch? Okay. Does she go to the market, or do we go to the market? So in the same way, we will be using the tenses. I hope that you have understood the interrogative way to make the sentences. Now we will be coming with the interrogative sentences with the negative term as well. To make it negative, it's very simple. So after this subject, we will be just using not. Okay, do the girls not make noise in the class? Does Mohan not make noise in the class? Okay, these are negative interrogative simple tense. All right. Does he not eat his lunch? Okay. Does she not go to the school? Okay. Do they not go or play in the school? Okay, or go to the school. You can make multiple sentences. English is very ambiguous, so you can make your own sentences and try them. Okay, I hope that you have understood the first form, that is the simple present indefinite form, and I have told you all the sentences, the types of sentences like affirmative, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative. So I hope that you have understood. If you have any doubt, if you have any issues, you can please write it down in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe it and please share it with others as well so that they can also learn. Now we will be moving to the next form, that will be present continuous. That's it. That is the easiest form, and it means that what we are doing right now, we are currently doing in the present time. Like I'm just making this video, and if I'm just teaching you all the tenses, I'm explaining to you all the tenses. So I am using right now present continuous form. Okay, I am teaching you, I am writing in the on the whiteboard. So these sentences, they all are present continuous tenses, sentences. So let's move to the next topic. So present continuous is very easy. We have three verbs over here, auxiliary verbs, is, am, and are. So is will be used with all the singular pronouns and nouns, am will be used with just I, and are is going to be used with all the plural forms. Okay, plural subjects. So keep that in mind. It is very easy. Okay, it is not very it's not like rocket science right now. So he, with he I'm going to use is. Okay, with is I'm going to, the next thing is going to be the verb. So over here subject plus is, am, are, okay, plus verb की first form होगी and with ing plus object. So this is going to be the simple structure. It is very easy. He is run. So run is the form, then just I have to use ing. Okay, he is running in the park. Okay, he's running in the park. She is cooking food in the kitchen. Okay, so this is how I'm using over here. Okay, I am teaching a lesson. Okay, I am teaching a lesson based on tenses, and this is how I'm going to use multiple sentences. Like we are learning new things in the class. They are going to watch a match in the stadium. So this is how you have to use these sentences. Okay, we are eating our food in the cafeteria. So this is how you can make the sentences. They are very easy, and I believe that you can learn them quickly. Just write down a few examples in the comment section, or you can just write down in your notebook. Please practice them as much as possible. The more practice you will make and the more practice you will do, so it will only enhance your vocabulary and the grammar part from my point. So now the negative present continuous sentences will be same. Subject, verb, auxiliary verb, main verb, okay, and then the object. So he is not running for this tournament. In the same way, she is not, okay, she is not giving all her assets in the company. Assets means whatever you have, the belongings, the possession, the things, materialistic things, and they are not. Okay, if I'm saying just they are working hard in the office, it means that is a present continuous affirmative sentence. But if I'm saying they are not working hard in the office, it means it's a negative one. So they are not working hard in the office, a negative one. In the same way, I am not creating any noise in the class. I'm not creating any mistake in this letter. I'm not creating anything new in my life. So these are the negative sentences in the present continuous form. Now let's move to the interrogative one. So they are also very easy. What we have to do over here, the auxiliary verb is will come in the front. Okay, are is going to come in the front, am will come in the front, and what will happen, that is he running for this tournament, and then at the end we just have to add the question marks. Okay, one more time, I'm just telling you right now, is, am, are, they will come in the front, then the subject will be there, okay, then verb ing. Okay, let's again do it. Is he running for this tournament? Question mark. Okay. Is she giving all her assets in the company? Question mark. Are they working hard in the office? Question mark. Am I not creating this assignment? Question mark. Okay, this is how you can make the interrogative sentences in the present continuous form. In the same way, you can make the negative as well, interrogative and negative. Okay, negative interrogative sentences again by using just not. Okay, is, am, are plus subject plus not. So when you will add not, it will become a negative interrogative. Is he not running for this tournament? Is she not giving all her assets? Are they not working hard? Am I not creating something new in my life? So this is how you can make the negative interrogative sentences. I hope that you have understood this concept as well. And now we will be moving to the next part, which is present perfect. So please write down a few examples your own. So now we will be studying the new one, the present perfect. And in the present perfect is very easy. The perfect means the work has been completed, okay, in the present time. So it is finished, okay. So that is being done. Now that is very easy. Just you have to remember that it will include has or have and the third form of the verb, okay. So let me just give you a few example over here. Subject, okay, he. With he we will be using has. So has is going to come with all the singular nouns and pronouns, okay, singular subjects, and have will be with the plural subjects. So keep that in mind. So he has completed his homework. She has cut the vegetables, okay. So the verb cut will remain the same in the first, second and third form. Same like put, okay, put, cut, cut. But other verbs will change, like fly, flew, flown. So the flown will be the third form. Reach, reached, reached. So reached will be the third form. So you have to remember like which verb is the first, second, third, and you can do the practice. It has rained today. Okay. So they के साथ क्या होगा? Have will be coming up. So they have given their names for the nominations. So they have given. Give, gave, given. So given is the third form. I have gained a lot of weight due to this. Okay. We have sung a song. Sing, sang, sung. Sung is the third form of sing. So you have to remember this thing. You have amazed me by this new trick. Amazed. So these are the third form of verb, and this is how you have to learn the present perfect tense. I don't think so that you will find any problem in this. So they are very easy, basic. And now we will move to the negative form. The negative form is very easy. Okay, after this has and have, you can just add not. Okay, so he has not completed his work. She has not cut the vegetables. It has not rained today. They have not given their names. I have not gained. We have not sung. You have not amazed me. Okay, you just have to add a not after the auxiliary verb, means has or have, and after that you have to just add not to make it a negative sentence. So that is being done. Now we will move to the interrogative one. Now I'm going to use the same sentences for the interrogative form, and they are very easy. Just keep that in mind that you have to use has and have in the first position. Okay, in the first position means this has will come in the front. Has he completed his homework? Okay, has he completed his homework with a question mark. Has she cut the vegetables? Question mark. Has it rained today? Question mark. Have they given their names for the nominations? Okay, with have you have to use plural subjects. I, we, you, they, and the plural nouns if you have it. Okay, so like have they, rather than I'm using they, I can use the girls. girls have given their nominations. So have girls given their names? Have boys given their names for their nominations? Okay. Have I gained a lot of weight? Have we sung a song together? Have you amazed me by this trick? So this is how you can create interrogative sentences, and in the same way you can create the negative sentences as well. So they are also very easy. Not will remain the same on that same position. Okay. Has he not completed his homework? Okay, let me just brief you again. So has, have plus subject and plus not plus verb third form plus object and then the question mark. So this is going to be the negative interrogative form. Okay. Has it not rained today? Have they not given their names? Have I not gained? Okay, so has, have plus subject plus not. This is the way you can just make the interrogative negative sentences or the negative interrogative present perfect sentences. I hope that you have learned this, and please write it down few examples of it in the comment section so that I can also get that you have learned how to create present perfect sentences. Now this is the last form, present perfect continuous. So it will have the present, okay, present tense means currently, perfect has or have, continuous verb plus ing. So this is going to be very basic, and we have the structure subject, has or have, has again, singular, have plural, plus an addition over here is being. Okay, verb first form plus ing, since and for. Okay, now since and for, this concept you have to learn, and it is very easy. Since will be used when you are actually going with a particular point of time. Okay, with a particular point of time and it has not ended. There is, okay, suppose if a shop has been opened and this shop this is being opened on 1946 and it is still running, that is not ended. So I would say since 1946 we are still running the business, right? Since 1946 this shop is running. Since 1946 it has been established. So this is the way we will be saying this. Okay, so keep that in mind. From a one point it is still running, okay, when we are talking about point of time. So since Monday, since yesterday, okay, with time as well, since 2 o'clock, okay, since 2 o'clock. Okay, so this is how you will be using since the British era, okay, since the Second World War, since the First World War, because you are actually pointing with a particular point of time in the past, okay, from where it is running right now, and it has been running from the past and it is still in the present. So that is the reason. Okay, since Monday, since yesterday. So this is how you will be using it, since the British era, so with a particular point. And one I have already told you, like since 46, since March 1939. Okay, so this is how you will be using it. Now the next thing is for. Okay, so with for we will be pointing with a particular period of time. Okay, so this is going to be with a period of time, within a particular period, within a particular ratio. We are going to work with that. Okay, so this is going to be like for 3 days. Okay, for several months, for 2 months, for a year, for 10 years, for a decade. So we are actually talking about a particular period of time. Okay, and here since will be using just point of time, like since morning. Since morning she has been playing in the garden, or she has been playing in the garden since morning. No end is specified, but here it will be just a period. Okay, for a week, for 3 weeks, for a month, for 3 months, for 12 months, for years. Okay, so this is how you will be specifying a period, that for this period this work will be going on in the present part. So now the sentences will be in the same manner. The first one I have done, they, as it is a plural, they have plus been, work and ing. Okay, so they have been working in the office for 2 days, and if you want to use since, they have been working in the office since yesterday, or since morning. So this is how you can use since as well. Okay, I hope that you have got the concept. She has been cooking since morning in the kitchen, or since morning she has been cooking. So this is how you can create the sentence. I have been writing this assignment for 3 hours, or I have been writing this assignment since afternoon. You have been running on the ground since morning, or you have been running in the park for 1 hour. This is how you can create. Raj has been developing this game, or Raj has been developing this software since 2010. Okay, so this is how I have made the present perfect continuous sentences, and now you can make the negative one as well. Okay, so what you have to do, they have not. Okay, keep that in mind, that after the auxiliary verb you have to just add not. They have not been working. She has not been cooking. I have not been writing. You have not been running. Raj has not been developing this game. So this is how you can make the present perfect continuous sentences a negative one as well. And in the same way you can make them interrogative as well. Okay, you just have to use the have and has in the front. Have they been working? Has she been cooking? Have I been writing this assignment? Have you been running? Okay, has Raj been developing this game? This is how you can make them interrogative as well, and in the same way you can make them negative interrogative. So this is very easy, just you have to do practice. A little bit of practice will make you perfect in the present tenses. Okay, so have they not been working in the office? Has she not been cooking since? Have I not been writing this assignment? Have you not been running? Has Raj not been developing this game? And the since and for part will remain the same. So I hope that there is no doubt in it. Okay, I hope that you have understood all the present tenses form, and still if you have any doubt, and if you have any problems, or if there is any suggestions that you would like to give it to me, please write it down in the comment section, and subscribe the channel, like this video, share with others. So we will be covering up past tense in this video, and all the tenses will be covered up in the same video. So please subscribe to my channel, share the video, and click the like button as well. And if you have any doubt, you can write it down in the comment section. So let's continue with the past tense. Now past tense is going to be very easy. It is in the same way like we had the present tense. Okay, the simple past tense, the rule is very easy: subject plus second form of verb and the object. Okay, so there is no changes if the subject is singular or plural, but the form that needs to be the second form. So keep that in mind. So second form is going to be very easy. The play will become played. Okay, most of the verbs which will become the second form or the third form by adding ed. Okay, so played, reached, created. This is how you can make the second form and third form. There are slight changes, so you have to remember the verbs. Okay, kindly go through this first form, second form and third form of the verbs so that you can get familiar with it. So he played any game you can write down. He played basketball. Okay, she cooked the food. Okay, they ran. Okay, so they ran in the marathon. So this is how you can just write it down. And we went to the market. So we went to the market. The second form of the verb go. Go, went, gone. So gone is the third form, but we have to use the second form in the simple past tense. So now we have to move to the next part of simple past tense, which is the negative form. So we have understood that we have to use the second form when we are actually creating any simple past sentences. But when we move to the negative part, we need to add did. And with did, we need to use the first form of verb. Okay, so keep that in mind. Always used first form with did. So let's create a few examples of the negative. So children, okay, children did not play in the lawn. Okay, so I have used the first form with did. So keep that in mind. They did not sing a song. Okay, they did not sing a song. He did not run in a marathon. She did not cook the food. So with did, you have to just use the first form of the verb. Now that is very easy. Keep that in mind. So when you will be trying with few examples, you will be creating your own sentences. So it will be very easy for you. Now let's move to the next part. As we have created the negative one, now we will be creating the interrogative one, and obviously it is also going to be in the same way. So did is going to come in the front. Did, okay, children play in the lawn, question mark. Did they sing a song, question mark. So in the same way, that will be created an interrogative one, and in the same way negative interrogative as well. Did children not play in the lawn? Okay, question mark. Did he not run in the marathon? Did she not study in the classroom? Question mark. So this is how you can make negative interrogative sentences easily. I feel and I believe that you have understood the concept. Now we will be moving to the past continuous form. Now the past continuous tense means that you have done something in the past and in a continuous manner. So you were doing it that. Okay. So you have started something and you were doing in the past, and you have concluded that thing in the past itself. So that is also very easy. Now keep that in mind that the subject was, were, first form plus ing, and then the object. Now where was and were will be used, was will be used with I, he, she, it, or any singular subjects, and were will be used with all the plural subject. So they are very easy. In reality, this is the easiest part. Present continuous, past continuous, and the future continuous. You can easily make sentences. I feel that you won't be making any mistakes in that. So I was running in the park near to my home. Okay, near to my home. That is done. They were eating together in a restaurant. She was cooking in the kitchen with her mother. So this is how you can create sentences. I was writing a letter to my father. Okay. They were getting ready for the wedding. Okay, so this is how you can create the sentence. I believe that I should just move on now, right now. So they are very easy. Just keep that in mind, the structure and the rule, and create few sentences in the comment section as well. So write down the past continuous sentences in the comment section. Now let's move to the negative one. In the negative one, that is also going to be very easy. Just after was and were, you just have to add not. So I was not writing a letter to my father. They were not getting ready for the wedding. Okay, and she was not hearing me at all. We were not going to the school. So this is how you can create the past continuous negative sentences. Now let's move to the interrogative one. So in the same manner, interrogative was will be coming in the front. Okay, so was I writing a letter to my father, question mark. Were they, okay, were they getting ready for the wedding, question mark. Were they going to watch a movie, question mark. Was she watching a movie in her home, question mark. So this is how you can create interrogative sentences, and in the same manner you can create the interrogative and negative sentences as well, like was I not writing a letter to my father? Were they not getting ready for the wedding, question mark. So this is how you can create the negative interrogative past continuous sentences. I hope that you have understood this concept. Now we will be moving to the past perfect. So the last time we have done the present perfect sentences, and in the present perfect, has and have was there, right? So with has you have to use singular subjects, with have you have to use plural subjects. But now in the past perfect, the thing that you have completed in the past, okay, you have completed a task, you have completed, you have done, okay, so you are using had, and with had you do not have to care about the subject. For all the subjects you have to just use had, but keep that in mind, the verb form should be third form. Okay, so they are very easy. I had eaten my lunch in the afternoon. Okay, I had eaten, we had gone to the theater rather than the restaurant. So this is how you can create the affirmative positive sentences. Just use had and the third form. Okay, she had broke she had broken the vase which I bought yesterday. Okay, so this is how you can create affirmative past perfect sentences. Now let's move to the negative one. In the same manner, negatives are also very easy. I had not. Okay, just after had you can just add not. I had not eaten my lunch. We had not, okay, we had not gone to the school yesterday. So this is how you can create the negative one, and in the same manner you can create the interrogative one as well. Had we spent. So in the same manner, negative interrogative sentences can be created. Had we not spent our holidays in Dubai, question mark. Had she not cooked the meal, question mark. Had I not cleared my exam, question mark. So this is how you can create the negative interrogative past perfect sentences. I hope that you have cleared this concept, you have understood, and now we will be moving to our last part, which is past perfect continuous. So now we are coming to our last part of past tense, past perfect continuous. Okay, a work which has been continued in the past and also got completed in that particular period of time. Okay, a point of time, a particular period of time. So now let's continue with this one. So Reena, now the subject, the structure will be subject plus had plus been plus first form of verb ing, since and for, in the same way that we have already completed in the present perfect continuous. Okay, that we have already completed, and we have to do in the same manner. So she had been learning her lesson since morning. Okay, so this is how you will be making the past perfect continuous sentences. They had been reading for an hour. Sita had been trying to learn German since 2010. Okay, now we have to come to the negative part. These were the positive answers. Okay, you can create anyone. I had been doing my work for 2 hours. So I have completed that, and I have completed and concluded that part in the past only. Okay, I'm not doing anything in the present. It's just, I'm just explaining that I have done that and I was doing it and I have concluded it. So that is the thing. Now we have to come to the negative part. So we just have to add not after had. Okay, the students had not been. Okay, it's not going to be like this. The students had been not revising. So the students had not been revising their lessons. So after had, you have to add the negative form not. Okay, keep that in mind. And in the same manner, you have to convert it into the interrogative one by moving had into the first position. Okay, the starting. Had the students been learning, had the students been revising their lessons, had she been cooking in the kitchen. Okay, so this is how you can create the interrogative sentences. Had she been cooking in the kitchen since morning, question mark. So this is how you can create the interrogative one. And negative interrogative, again in the same way. Had she been not cooking in the kitchen since morning. Okay, had the students been, had the students not been learning. Okay, so before being, the negative part will come up. Okay, had the students not been learning. So this is how you have to create the negative interrogative sentences. I hope that you have understood the concept, and please write it down a few negative interrogative past perfect continuous sentences in the comment section if you have understood this thing. Now we will be moving to the last tense, which will be the future tense. So the future tense, now this is going to be the last part, and I have covered up present tense, all the forms, past tense, all the forms. Now I will be covering up the future tense and again all the forms. So let's continue with this one. This is very easy, simple future. What we have to do is subject, okay, will, shall, first form of verb and object. Now will be used with the second and the third person, okay, and shall will be used with the first person. The first person will be I or we. Okay, I shall and we shall. So this is very easy and not a rocket science that we are doing right now over here. So I shall eat my lunch. So I shall eat my lunch means that person will eat the lunch afterwards, not going to eat right now in the present time. Okay, and you can also specify at what time. I shall eat my lunch after the school or after the office hour or after reaching my home. Okay, so this is how you can just specify at what time you will be eating. So this is how you can just write it down. They will come at my home in the evening. Okay, they will come at my home in the evening. So that is the future, simple future tenses. Now they are very easy. You can just create multiple future sentences. All right, like she will cook her food, I shall learn my own things, he will write a letter. Okay, so this is how you can just go on with a simple future. Now if you have to make it in the negative form, now this is going to be easy. Just add not. Okay, so I shall not eat, just before the verb. Okay, before the verb you have to add the negative part, so to make it a negative future sentence. I shall not eat my lunch, they will not come at my place. Okay, I will not write a letter to him. So this is how you can just make the simple negative sentences, and in the same way you can make the interrogative as well. Shall I come at your place? Okay, will you join my team? Okay, question mark. So this is how you can create the interrogative sentences as well. So they are very easy, and in the same way negative interrogative will be there. Shall I not come to your place, or will you not join my team? And that is concluded. I hope that you have understood the concept. I'm getting a little bit faster over here, but it is required and you can do the practice. So it is not very hard. And still, if you have any doubt or questions or any problem in this video, I'm open for the suggestions. Kindly write it down in the comment section. Now let's move to the future continuous one. One thing is there that you have to remember, in future it can change. Okay, it is just assumptions, probability that you will do something in the future. Might be possible that you won't do it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now we are coming to the future continuous. The future continuous is very easy. Subject plus will plus be. Keep that in mind. We have already done in the present continuous one is, am, are, past continuous, was, were, and in the future one you just have to use be. Okay, so it is going to be very easy, like I will be cooking my meal, she will be coming to the school tomorrow. So this is how you can create the future continuous sentences. They are very easy. So now we will be coming up with the future continuous. So the structure is going to be very similar, and it is very easy. So that is subject plus will plus be. Okay, be is included with the future continuous. In the present we were having is, am, are. In the past we were having was and were, and in the future we need be. So verb plus ing and object. So now let's move to this one. So subject, like he will be finishing his work. Okay, he will be finishing his work in the evening. Rakesh will be attending the seminar tomorrow. They will be coming or going to the party. Okay, so this is how you can create the future continuous sentences. They are very easy. Now let's make the negative one, and even in the negative one you can just add subject plus will not plus subject will and not. Okay, so as I have created he will be, so he will not be finishing his work. Rakesh will not, okay, be attending. They will not be coming or going to the party. So this is how you can have created the negative sentences. And in the same manner, will be will is going to be coming in the front to make the interrogative one. Okay, so will he, okay, he be finishing his work in the afternoon, question mark. Okay, will he be finishing his work, okay, his work in the afternoon, and question mark. So this is how you can create will Rakesh be attending the seminar, will they be coming in the party, or will they be going to the party, question mark. This is how you can create the interrogative sentences, and in the same manner you can make it in the negative form as well. Will he not be finishing his work? Will they not be coming to the party? Will Rakesh not be attending the seminar, question mark. So this is how you can create the negative interrogative future continuous sentences. So they are very easy. You just need to do some practice. A few sentences will make you perfect. Okay, now let's move to the future perfect tenses. So in the future perfect sentences, they are also very easy. Subject plus will plus have, because we are talking about the perfect one. So we do not have to use has over here. With will, you just have to use have. Okay, just keep that in mind. With the future perfect, we just have only. Okay, now let's make some sentences over here, like he will have completed his project. Okay, like in the future one, what actually happens that you will be completing the work in future. You will be completing that. So that is very simple. In the future continuous, you will be doing that work in a continuous period, into a continuous time frame in future. So it is very easy. It's not very hard. She will have eaten, third form. All of them are third form. She will have eaten her lunch. It will have ended in the same manner. They will have repeated the same mistake in the future. Birds will have flown. Fly, flew, flown. Birds will have flown after August. So this is how you can create the future perfect sentences. Now let's make the negative one. They are also very easy. Subject plus will, okay, and then not, okay. So will not have. He will not have completed. She will not have eaten. It will not have ended. They will not have repeated. This is how you can create the negative one. Now let's make the interrogative sentences. Will come in the first place. Will he have completed the project or work? Question mark. Will she have eaten her lunch in the canteen? Question mark. And this is how you can create the interrogative sentences. And negative interrogative, again, it will remain the same. Will he not have completed? Will she not have eaten? Will it not have ended? Will they not have repeated the same mistake? Question mark. And we have concluded all the things in the future perfect. So they are very easy. You just have to do practice. That's it. Apart from that, it's not very hard. Now let's move to the last part, which is future perfect continuous. So this is the last part, last form, future perfect continuous. So we will be having a future auxiliary verb, will or shall. We will be having have, we will be having been, then verb, first form of verb with ing, and since or for. So subject, will, shall, have, been, verb, ing, subject, since and for. And now let's have some examples over here. Like we shall have been visiting Haridwar. So you will be visiting Haridwar. That is going to be confirmed in April for 5 days. Okay. And for 5 days you will be going to remaining there. He will have been cheating the supervisor for 10 minutes. That is going to be confirmed that for 10 minutes he will be cheating the supervisor. Okay. I'm just showing you the affirmative sentences as of now. I shall have been learning German for 2 months. And Rashmi will have been purchasing a flat for some time in Delhi, or a flat in Delhi for some time. Anyway, you can make the sentence. So this is going to happen in the future, and it will remain, and it will continue, and it will end in the future period, in the future time phase. So in the same way, you can make the negative as well, like subject plus will and then the not. Okay. He will not have been cheating the supervisor for 10 minutes. In the same way, you can make the interrogative by putting will or shall in the first place. So shall I have been learning Germany for 2 months? Like not sure, but that you will be doing in future. And for the period is also being given over here, like 2 months. Rashmi will not have been purchasing a flat for some time. That is a negative one. Will Rashmi not have been purchasing a flat for some time? Question mark. Now this one is a negative interrogative future perfect continuous sentence. So this is how we have actually completed. Okay, we have concluded all the tenses, all the forms, and I'm completely sure that you have understood most of the things. And if you have any doubt, you can write it down in the comment section and just do the practice and it will be clear. So that is what I believe over here. So that's for it. I hope that you like the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and also share it with others so that they can also learn something new and they can improve their English grammar and their language. So thank you for watching this video.